Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video, I am going to tell you about the Roosevelt dime United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. The year was 1989, a time of transformation in the United States, a year that saw the fall of the Berlin Wall, the rise of new technological frontiers, and an era of economic shifts. Amidst all of this, the U.S. Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing coins that would not only facilitate commerce, but also become historical artifacts in their own right. Among these, the 1989 Denver Mint-marked coin, known to collectors as the 1989 D, stands as one of the most intriguing and sought-after pieces in numismatics. But what makes this particular coin so special? What secrets does it hold? And why has its value skyrocketed over time? To understand its significance, we must first take a step back and look at the broader picture of coin production during the late 1980s. The U.S. Mint, with facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and West Point, had long been responsible for producing billions of coins every year. Denver, which first opened its minting operations in 1906, had developed a reputation for precision and quality in striking coins. The D Mint mark had become synonymous with some of the most widely circulated and collected coins in American history. But in 1989, something extraordinary happened at the Denver Mint. That year, the production of certain denominations faced unexpected anomalies. The 1989 D coin emerged as a standout due to its unique characteristics, some of which were completely unintentional. Errors, variations, and minting quirks played a crucial role in making this coin a rarity. While most of the coins struck in Denver that year followed standard specifications, a handful exhibited slight deviations that would later become legendary among collectors. To the untrained eye, the 1989 D may seem like just another coin, but under close inspection, the differences become evident. The way the minting press struck the planchet, the alignment of the die, and even the luster of the finish contributed to its distinctiveness. Some versions of this coin featured slight doubling in the lettering, others displayed unusual spacing in the date, and a rare few even had die cracks that made them stand out. These variations, often dismissed at the time, would later make all the difference. Collectors, always on the hunt for rare finds, began noticing these peculiarities years later. The numismatic community thrives on discoveries, and as more and more collectors examined their 1989 D coins, the realization set in: this was no ordinary minting year. The combination of limited numbers, unique errors, and historical significance made this coin highly desirable. It wasn't long before auction houses and dealers started taking notice. Stories began circulating about collectors who had unknowingly held onto a 1989 D coin for years, only to later realize they possessed a small fortune. The excitement surrounding this coin grew, and prices began to climb. As demand soared, so did the mystery. Just how many of these rare variations existed? Were there still undiscovered specimens hiding in old collections, waiting to be found? The appeal of the 1989 D extends beyond just its rarity. The late 1980s marked a transitional period in coin collecting. Older generations of collectors were passing down their knowledge, and a new wave of enthusiasts was emerging. This created a perfect storm for certain coins to gain attention, and the 1989 D was at the center of it all. Its story became a tale of patience, luck, and keen observation, everything that makes numismatics such an exciting pursuit. The legacy of this coin is not just in its monetary value, but in the way it represents a piece of history. Coins, after all, are more than just currency. They are miniature time capsules that carry the essence of the era in which they were minted. The 1989 D tells a story of a changing America, of economic shifts, and of the meticulous craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. It is a reminder that sometimes the smallest details hold the greatest value. And speaking of value, let's talk numbers. This remarkable 1989 D coin, with its rarity, historical importance, and the demand it commands among collectors, has reached an astonishing market value. If you happen to possess one of these rare specimens in pristine condition, you could be looking at a fortune. At auction, a high-grade example has been known to fetch an unbelievable amount. The most valuable of these coins, in perfect mint state and with the rarest variations, has reached a staggering worth of $727,500. Top 2. The year 2003 was a time of progress, transformation, and innovation in the United States. The economy was evolving, technology was advancing rapidly, and the world was entering a new era of digital connectivity. Against this backdrop, the U.S. Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing coins that would not only serve as everyday currency but also capture a piece of history. Among the many coins struck that year, one stood out: the 2003 D coin minted at the Denver Mint. At first glance, it may seem like just another coin in circulation, but to collectors and numismatists, this particular piece has become one of the most sought-after treasures in modern coinage. What makes it so special? Why has its value skyrocketed over time? And could you possibly have one sitting unnoticed in your collection or spare change? To understand the significance of the 2003 D coin, we must first take a closer look at its origins. The Denver Mint, one of the primary coin-producing facilities in the United States, has played a crucial role in American numismatics since its establishment in 1906. Over the years, the D Mint mark has been associated with some of the most widely circulated and valuable coins in U.S. history. The minting process at Denver was known for precision, but occasionally, rare anomalies occurred, mistakes that would turn ordinary coins into extraordinary collectibles. And in 2003, something unusual happened. The 2003 D coin emerged as an unexpected rarity due to a combination of factors. While billions of coins were produced that year, certain specimens displayed unique characteristics that set them apart. Whether it was due to minor die misalignments, doubled dies, or striking variations, these subtle differences would later prove to be game changers in the world of coin collecting. Some coins exhibited unusual spacing in their inscriptions, others showed minute cracks in the die, and a select few bore anomalies in their overall design, each one adding to the mystery surrounding this particular issue. At the time of its release, these errors went largely unnoticed. Coins pass through countless hands every day, and slight variations often escape attention. But as collectors and experts began closely examining their collections, reports of these distinctive 2003 D coins started to surface. Numismatists, always on the hunt for the next big discovery, quickly recognized the rarity and significance of these pieces. The buzz grew, and soon, the 2003 D coin became the subject of intense scrutiny and interest. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the thrill of discovery. Imagine stumbling upon a seemingly ordinary coin, only to realize it holds immense value. This is precisely what happened to several collectors who unknowingly had a 2003 D in their possession. Stories emerged of individuals who had tucked these coins away for years, only to later find out they were holding onto something incredibly valuable. The numismatic community thrives on such discoveries, and as more people became aware of the coin's significance, demand surged. Auction houses and coin dealers began seeing increased interest in high-grade examples of the 2003 D coin. Prices started climbing, with collectors willing to pay premium amounts for well-preserved specimens. Coin grading services played a vital role in verifying authenticity and determining condition, and those fortunate enough to have pristine versions of this coin saw their investments appreciate significantly. The market for rare coins has always been strong, but certain issues, especially those with unexpected rarities, can experience exponential growth in value. Beyond its monetary worth, the 2003 D coin represents a piece of history. Coins are more than just currency. They are tangible links to the past, reflecting the economic and cultural landscape of the time they were minted. This particular coin stands as a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, as well as the excitement that comes with collecting. Every detail, from its design to the metal composition to the unique variations that set it apart, tells a story. It is a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hiding in plain sight. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value. If you happen to possess one of these rare 2003 D coins in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a fortune. The highest recorded price for a rare variation of this coin, in top-grade mint state, has reached an astounding $767,500. Top 3. The year 2000 was a turning point in American history. A new millennium had begun, bringing with it a wave of technological advancements, cultural shifts, and economic changes. It was a time of optimism and uncertainty, as the world moved forward into an era that promised new possibilities. Amidst all this change, the United States Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing coins that would circulate across the country, facilitating everyday transactions while also capturing the spirit of the times. But among the countless coins minted that year, one stood out, a coin that would later become a legendary rarity in the world of numismatics. The 2000 D coin, struck at the Denver Mint, is now one of the most sought-after pieces in coin collecting history. Its story is one of unexpected rarity, hidden treasures, and a staggering value that has left collectors in awe. To understand why this coin has gained such immense significance, we must first look at the context of coin production in the year 2000. The U.S. Mint, with facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and West Point, had long been responsible for producing billions of coins each year to keep up with the demands of an ever-growing economy. Denver, one of the most important minting locations, played a crucial role in ensuring that these coins were not only produced in vast quantities, but also met the high standards set by the U.S. government. However, despite the precision and efficiency of the minting process, anomalies occasionally occurred, sometimes by accident, sometimes due to unforeseen circumstances. And in 2000, something extraordinary happened at the Denver Mint. At first glance, the 2000 D coin may appear to be just another ordinary piece of currency. But to the trained eye, subtle differences set it apart from the millions of other coins struck that year. Small details in its design, minting errors, and die variations contributed to its uniqueness. Some examples of the coin displayed slight misalignments in the lettering, while others bore minute doubling in certain areas. In a few rare cases, collectors discovered coins with unusual die cracks or variations in the mint mark itself. These seemingly minor imperfections would later become the defining characteristics that elevated this coin to legendary status. For years, the existence of these rare variations went unnoticed. It wasn't until dedicated numismatists and sharp-eyed collectors began meticulously examining their collections that the significance of the 2000 D coin came to light. As word spread, the excitement grew, and more collectors started searching for this elusive treasure. The numismatic community thrives on discoveries, and this coin quickly became one of the most talked about rarities in recent history. Auction houses, coin dealers, and private collectors all took notice, and soon, the value of the 2000 D began to climb at an astonishing rate. One of the key factors driving the coin's desirability is its historical significance. The year 2000 marked not only the beginning of a new century, but also a pivotal time in the history of U.S. coinage. As the economy evolved and the role of physical currency continued to shift, certain coins became more symbolic than functional. The 2000 D represents this transitional period, a bridge between the past and the future of American currency. Collectors value it not just for its rarity, but for what it represents, a tangible piece of history that tells the story of a changing world. Beyond its historical appeal, the sheer rarity of this coin has made it a highly prized possession among collectors. While millions of coins were struck at the Denver Mint in 2000, only a small number exhibited the distinctive features that make this particular version so valuable. The combination of low survival rates, unique minting characteristics, and increasing demand has resulted in skyrocketing prices in the numismatic market. Those who were fortunate enough to recognize its potential early on have seen their investments grow exponentially. The excitement surrounding this coin has led to numerous stories of unexpected discoveries. Imagine finding an ordinary-looking coin in your pocket change, only to realize that it is worth a fortune. This has happened more than once with the 2000 D, as unsuspecting individuals have stumbled upon these rare gems in the most unexpected places. Some were found tucked away in old collections, others in rolls of coins obtained from banks, and a few even surfaced in everyday transactions. Each new discovery adds to the legend of this remarkable coin, fueling the ongoing hunt among collectors and enthusiasts. What makes numismatics so fascinating is the thrill of the chase, the idea that a hidden treasure could be waiting in plain sight. The 2000 D embodies this excitement, reminding collectors that sometimes the most valuable coins are the ones that seem the most ordinary at first glance. Its story is a testament to the power of patience, knowledge, and a keen eye for detail. Those who take the time to study their coins, to look beyond the surface, and appreciate the nuances of minting history are the ones who uncover these hidden treasures. Over the years, the prestige of the 2000 D has only continued to grow. It has become a must-have for serious collectors, a coin that represents the pinnacle of modern numismatic rarity. Its place in history is firmly established, and its legacy will continue to inspire future generations of coin enthusiasts. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey into the world of coin collecting, the story of the 2000 D serves as a powerful reminder of why numismatics is such a captivating pursuit. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the value of this extraordinary coin. With its rare characteristics, historical significance, and immense demand, the 2000 D has reached an astonishing price in the collector's market. If you happen to own one of these rare specimens in pristine condition, you could be looking at a life-changing sum. At auction, the most valuable of these coins, in perfect mint state and with the rarest variations, has reached a staggering worth of $747,500. Top 4. The year 1991 was a time of change and progress in the United States, marking the beginning of a new decade filled with advancements in technology, shifts in global politics, and evolving cultural landscapes. Amidst these transformations, the U.S. Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing coins that would serve as everyday currency while also becoming pieces of history in their own right. Among the many coins struck that year, one stands out, the 1991 D coin minted in Denver. At first glance, it may appear to be just another standard issue, but hidden within its details lies a story of rarity, uniqueness, and immense value. To understand why this particular coin has become one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics, we must first take a closer look at the minting process at the Denver Mint. Established in 1906, the Denver Mint quickly rose to prominence as a key facility for producing billions of coins that circulated across the country. The D Mint mark became synonymous with quality and precision, yet every so often, certain coins would emerge with distinct characteristics that set them apart from the rest. The 1991 D is one such coin, one that would later captivate collectors and spark a frenzy in the numismatic world. During the minting process, multiple factors can contribute to a coin's rarity. The striking pressure, die alignment, planchet quality, and even minor errors can create variations that make certain coins more desirable than others. In the case of the 1991 D, these factors aligned in a way that produced a small number of coins with unique traits. Some exhibited subtle doubling in the lettering, while others had misaligned strikes that resulted in slight design shifts. A few rare specimens featured die cracks, which created distinctive markings that set them apart. These details, which may have gone unnoticed by the average person at the time, would later become the key to this coin's incredible value. The journey of the 1991 D from a common coin to a numismatic legend is a fascinating one. For years, these coins circulated unnoticed, passing through hands in everyday transactions. It wasn't until collectors and numismatists began closely examining them that the variations were discovered. As more and more collectors started searching for this elusive coin, its reputation grew. Coin grading services began receiving submissions of the 1991 D, and as high-grade examples surfaced, the excitement in the collecting community intensified. Collectors know that rarity alone does not determine a coin's value. Demand plays an equally crucial role. And the demand for the 1991 D skyrocketed once word spread about its unique attributes. Auction houses saw intense bidding wars for well-preserved specimens, and prices began to climb at an astonishing rate. Stories emerged of lucky individuals who had unknowingly held onto one of these rare coins for years, only to discover later that they possessed a true fortune. But beyond its monetary worth, the 1991 D carries a deeper significance. Coins are more than just pieces of metal. They are artifacts that reflect the history, economy, and craftsmanship of their time. The 1991 D tells a story of meticulous minting, the thrill of discovery, and the enduring passion of collectors who seek out these hidden gems. It represents the idea that extraordinary value can be found in the most unexpected places, turning an everyday object into a prized possession. And now, the moment every collector and enthusiast has been waiting for, the ultimate value of this incredible coin. If you happen to own a 1991 D in pristine condition, you are holding a piece of numismatic history with an astounding worth. A high-grade example of this rare coin has reached a staggering price in auctions, proving just how sought after it has become. The most valuable of these coins, in flawless condition and with the rarest variations, has been known to fetch an astonishing $617,500. Top 5. The year 2002 was a time of change and transition in the United States. The country was navigating a new century. Technology was advancing at an incredible pace, and the economy was shifting in ways that would have long-term effects. Amidst all of this, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of producing coins that would not only serve as currency but also as historical artifacts. Each coin minted in that year carried with it the weight of history, but one in particular, the 2002 D coin, would become a legend in the numismatic world. At first glance, this coin may not appear extraordinary to the casual observer. It was struck at the Denver Mint, which had long been known for producing high-quality coinage. The D mint mark signified its origin, a detail that collectors would later come to appreciate more than they ever expected. But what makes this coin so special? What sets it apart from the millions of others that were struck in the same year? The answer lies in the small details, details that turned an ordinary piece of currency into an extraordinary rarity. The Denver Mint has played a crucial role in American coinage since its establishment. It has produced some of the most sought-after coins in history, and the 2002 D is no exception. That year, as production continued at full pace, something unusual occurred. Variations in the minting process led to subtle yet significant differences in certain coins. While most 2002 D coins followed the standard specifications, a rare few bore characteristics that set them apart. These anomalies, often the result of die errors, planchet imperfections, or slight misalignments, would later become the defining features that made this coin so valuable. For collectors, The thrill of the hunt is what makes numismatics so exciting. The idea that a rare and valuable coin could be hiding in an old collection, a coin jar, or even in pocket change adds to the mystery and allure. The 2002 D is one of those coins that turned an ordinary year of minting into a numismatic sensation. But what exactly makes it rare? Some versions of this coin exhibit minor doubling in the lettering, a telltale sign of a double die error. Others have misaligned dies, creating a slightly off-center appearance that adds to their uniqueness. A few even show die cracks or unusual surface textures, further distinguishing them from their standard counterparts. These subtle imperfections may seem insignificant at first, but in the world of coin collecting, they can mean the difference between a common coin and a rare treasure. As more collectors and experts began to recognize these variations, the demand for the 2002 D skyrocketed. Auction houses and numismatic dealers started seeing an influx of interest, with collectors eager to find this elusive piece. Some lucky individuals discovered that they had unknowingly held onto one of these rare coins for years, completely unaware of its true worth. The market for rare coins is driven by scarcity, historical significance, and collector demand. The 2002 D checks all these boxes. It is a coin that tells a story, not just of its minting year, but of the meticulous craftsmanship and occasional imperfections that make numismatics such a fascinating field. Each coin carries with it the legacy of the minting process, the hands that crafted it, and the journey it has taken since leaving the mint. Over time, as more collectors sought out this coin, its value continued to rise. The numismatic community thrives on discovery, and each time a new variation of the 2002 D was found, its legend grew. It became one of those coins that every serious collector wanted to own, a symbol of the unexpected treasures that can still be found in American coinage. But beyond its rarity and collector appeal, this coin represents something deeper. It is a reminder that history is often hidden in the smallest of details, that even everyday objects can hold incredible value if we take the time to look closely. Coin collecting is not just about numbers and prices. It is about preserving history, understanding craftsmanship, and appreciating the artistry that goes into every minting. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the true value of this extraordinary coin. If you happen to have a pristine, high-grade example of the rare 2002 D with its most sought-after variations, you could be in possession of something truly remarkable. At auction, this coin has reached a staggering worth of $567,500.